Microphone check. Let's see if anybody out in Bakerland can hear the Master Blaster of Disaster. If anybody is online and you can hear this, please leave a comment in the live chat. I would appreciate it. Thank you, Heather. Appreciate it. Did you break them? Are you ready, Deming? Are you ready, Deming? It's almost time, baby. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah! What's up, everybody?
The Anacortes Seahawks. We would like to remind you that
Here we go.
events are an extension of the classroom and that lessons are best learned.
We're going to do the national anthem, Pledge of Allegiance or something,
Please let your good sportsmanship show during tonight's game.
and I'll be right with you guys.
We stand for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, all right, all right. What is up, everybody? I am the Master Blaster of Disaster. I am the MF Strength Coach, and I'm coming to you live from Anacortes, Washington, where tonight we are streaming the game between the Mount Baker Mountaineers and the Anacortes Seahawks. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Hopefully we can put on a good show, the boys and myself. I'm fired up. I don't know about you guys. If you heard me at the JV game on Monday, guess what? I'm back and I'm even better. Had a little bit of honey, had some hot water with some lemon, got the voice back, and we're ready to rock from this gorgeous complex down here in Anacortes. Last time I was in Anacortes, circa 91, 92. These kids hadn't even been born yet or even thought of being born. And the field wasn't this nice turf. It was actually kind of crappy grass. So, Anacortes is going to be receiving the ball to start the first half. Number 11, Christian Zavala, is going to be doing the kicking. As you can see, There's a whole bunch of Mount Baker people out there.
Set to kick off for the Mountaineers, number 11, Christian Zavala.
Thank you to the commentator. Thank you all for joining us. Like I said, we had to switch some internet hotspot times and add some data to our plans so we could use another sponsor or 6. Kick was taken by number 33. That's going to be Felipe Luvanos, the running back. Anacortes is going to take over.
Gain of 20 yards on the return. Seahawks will be first and 10.
Ball's going to be on the Anacortes 35-yard line where they're going to take over. Anacortes, like every other team on the planet other than Mount Baker, is going to run a spread offense. So as you can see, they got 4 on the short side. They got single up there. The quarterback, number 2, Joseph Cutter, all by himself. The dude can sling it, folks. Baker's in their traditional offense. Cutter's getting flushed out. Aiden Corning's flushing him out. Ooh, and he's going to launch one, and he overthrows everybody. That's going to be incomplete. Aiden Corning causing the pressure, getting Cutter to roll a little bit outside and throw it before he wanted to. When you see a 6'5", 285-pound guy bearing down on you, I think I'm going to want to throw the ball early too. You know the fun part about calling these games is sitting in the stands is all the parents look at me weird. But guess what? I just get to talk and talk and talk. Second down, 10. They got 3 on the short side. Second above. They're going to put a man in motion. They're going to hand him off right up the middle. He makes somebody miss. And he's going to break it outside. That's going to be number 3, Jacob Shaw, with a nice gain of 12 yards. Made someone miss in the hole. Made a cut to the outside. It was taken down by number 22, Jesse Sandy. And again, folks, you're going to have to bear with me on this whole clock thing. Like I've been telling you guys last week, I do not multitask well. I'm single-minded, folks. Like, I want to surf and drink beer.
Gain of 15 yards on the play, and we have a Seahawks first down.
Ball's going to be on the 49-yard line. Anacortes. They're going to come out in 3 wide again, 2 on the far side. Single quarterback. That's going to be Cutter. Baker's going to spread in a 4-3. They're going to send number 3 in a motion again, but this time they're going to hand the quarterback keeper. He gets brought down by number 88, Jason Lee. Broke a tackle at Davin Beeson. You don't see that very often. That's going to be a gain of 5 yards.
Gain of 5 yards on the play.
So what Anacortes is going to do is they're going to spread you out.
45-yard line.
Looking at the film with the guys. Quarterback number 2, Cutter. I'm going to call his name a lot. The guy likes to run. He's got an arm. Guy can throw, as you saw in that second play from scrimmage. The other players that you're going to want to take an eye on are number 12, Gage Barrow. Number 3, Jacob Shaw. I already called his name once. Shotgun formation, 3 nose. They're going to send number 22 in motion. That's Hayden John. They're going to fake a sweep. Mr. Cutter, I'd like to introduce you to Davin Beeson. That's going to be a gain of 0 yards. That's the type of play that's going to make a quarterback think twice about wanting to run up in the middle. Davin might have missed him once, but he's not going to miss him twice, folks. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the state and somebody that you're going to be seeing play on Saturday somewhere outside the state of Washington. It's going to bring up 3rd down, 4 to go. Just a couple minutes into this game. This stadium is really nice. Holy cow. Purple track, nice big A there, nice stands. Terrible Wi-Fi. 3 down, 2 above. They're going to run another guy in motion. What are they going to do here? They're going to run a and that's a touchdown. See you later. Garrett Smith, touchdown, Mount Baker. There you go. You try and run that quick screen, Garrett Smith. That's videotape right there, folks, and that's scouting. Garrett knew exactly what he was going to do, picked it off, took it 50 yards to the house, and Baker is up early. 6-0, baby.
It's a 56-yard interception for a touchdown.
Man, that's going to be fun to watch in film. I didn't even know what was going on until I looked up, and Garrett Smith, the senior, was taking off running the other way. Quarterback looked out to the right. Garrett stepped right in front of the pass and took it to the house. Christian Zavala on the kick. Brent Anderson on the hold. Good snap, good hold. Kicks up, kicks good. 7-0 Mount Baker.
The point after is good.
Well, that's a good start.
Mount Baker, Mountaineers 7, Anacortes Seahawks
Offense is yet to take the field, and we're already winning. That's always a good sign. Oh, hey, look, we got the administrators behind us. Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to Anacortes. I guess I need to behave myself tonight.
Back to receive the kickoff for the Seahawks. Number 19, Jacob Baldwin, and number 33.
Anacortes is back to receive the kick after giving up an interception. They run an interesting kickoff return formation. They got 4 on the line, 3, 2, and 2 on the back. All the way sitting back is number 19, Jacob Baldwin. That looks like number 33, Felipe Luvanos. All the way back, just above them is going to be number 11, Carson Ports. Number 32, Tony Rios. Seahawks in a hole early. But you never know. With the spread type offense, they can always be making a comeback nice and quick. Baker with the kick. Zavala takes a awesome Mount Baker bounce all the way down to the 8-yard line, and that's a really smart move. Yep, probably a good idea. That was recovered. But number 19, Jacob Baldwin, the ball took a Mount Baker hop, took back about, I don't know, probably 15 to 20 yards backwards. Mount Baker's favorite. Here comes the defense again after putting up a touchdown on the first possession. Garrett Smith, interception return, 50 yards for a touchdown. We're just a little over 2 minutes into this game, so that's always a nice bonus to get a nice head start on a good program like Anacortes. Here we go. We got 3 split out. Number 11, that's going to be Carson Ports. He's in kind of tight, almost in like a wing position. Snap, quarterback keeper through the arms of Davin Beeson. I can't believe that's happened a lot tonight. Taken down by number 22, Jesse Sandy. Number 21, Toby Jefferson was also there. Our defensive front line going from right defensive end on over. We got Aiden Corning, Phil Paez, Thayer Brown, and of course Garrett Smith. I already called his name a bunch. Our linebackers, the senior Jeremiah Lee and Toby Jefferson with Davin Beeson in the middle. Out on the corners, we have Aiden Chichi Rodriguez, Caleb Horseman, and our safeties are Jesse Sandy and the starting quarterback Mason Jacoby. They put a man in motion. Usually when they do this, they do like to run. Jeremiah Lee with a good fill, made a cut back inside. He got introduced to Davin Beeson. That's going to be a good short gain of about 2 to 3 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and short. Kind of hard to see how down a distance, but it's going to be short here, folks. Probably up. They're going to give him a 1st down. So there we go. Moving the sticks. Yeah. Congratulations. So they're going to move the sticks. What you're going to see a lot with this offense, folks, is when they run a guy in motion, they're either going to hand it off or they're going to throw a swing pass, or they're going to try to throw a swing pass. With the spread option and the quarterback back there all by himself, there's not many options offensively except to either run or pass. So here we go. He's going to run a quarterback keeper, and there's Jeremiah Lee making him go outside. Jeremiah with the tackle. He got some help from his friends. Phil Paez was out there. We're still, oh, son of a bitch.
Loss of 1 yard on the play. Be 2nd down and 11. Ball's back at the 17-yard line.
Nope.
Pass intended for Jacob Shue falls incomplete. We do have a flag on the play.
You got a battery pack?
Pass interference on the Mountaineers. That's a 15-yard penalty, and it's a Seahawks 1st down. Seahawks will be first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, looks like we're back again. Sorry about that, folks. I hope we're streaming. We blew a power fuse here in the stadium, and we had to switch over to a battery pack. What you missed was a blitz by Baker that and a personal foul. Oh, and a shifty little guy that Cutter is, but he had a heck of a tackle by Jeremiah Lee and Davin Beeson. So what you guys missed is they ran a 5 wide receiver set, and Mount Baker blitzed, caused the quarterback to move outside the pocket. He threw a bomb. Mason Jacoby was beat on the play, and on the way back trying to knock the ball down. We got a pass interference call with 15 yards, and it gave Anacortes an automatic first down. But that play just there, now that we're welcome back, I don't know how long we're going to be broadcasting until we can get the power situation figured out. That's the 4th circuit breaker that we've blown tonight. But we're just going to keep on running, and I'm just going to keep on talking, folks. Motion, they're going to hand it off right up the middle. Tackled by everybody. Aiden Corning's going to get off the pile. Davin Beeson's going to get off the pile.
And on the tackle, number 73, Aiden Corning.
Anacortes must have seen something on the film. They're going right at the heart of this Mount Baker.
Gain of 5 yards on the play. Be 3rd down and 9. Ball's at the 33-yard line.
Not many people want to run up the middle and go up against Davin Beeson, but Anacortes obviously has seen something on the film. They're going right at the heart of this big Mount Baker defense. Inside, the speedy Phil Paez, the gritty Thayer Brown anchoring the front line. Thayer's first year starting, done a heck of a job on the defensive line. 3 wide receivers to the far side. Cutter's going to send someone in motion. He's going to fake it. They're going to run a screen. And Davin Beeson almost had like his 3rd or 4th interception of the season.
Pass intended for number 3, Jacob Shue.
That's going to be incomplete. 4th down for Anacortes. Let's see what they do. They're going to bring on the punt team. That's probably a good idea with 4th distance. Chichi Rodriguez, the speedy senior, is coming on back.
In to do the punting for the Seahawks, number 22, Hayden John.
Watching the film, Anacortes has some really good special teams. So let's see what they got going on here. The Mount Baker offense getting ready to take the field for the first time. Good little snap. He's going to take his time. He's going to see. Corning's going to make him punt. He's going to let everybody get down there, and Chi-Chi's just going to psych everybody. Oh, my, and that takes a heck of an Anacortes bounce. And they're going to cover it down at the 15-yard line, where Mount Baker's offense is going to come onto the field for the first time. Mount Baker offense runs a traditional wing T, so you're going to see a heck of a lot of running. There is 0 wind. So I expect Coach Lepp to drop some bombs because, you know, Lepp likes to run the ball. Then he likes to take shots when he feels like the other team's offense is cheating up a little bit. But with this running attack of fullback Toby Jefferson and speedy Jesse Sandy, why keep running it? Why not keep running the ball? I see 1, 2, 3. I see 9 guys in the box. First play of the game, Mason's going to throw it. He's going to go up to Garrett Smith, and that's going to be incomplete. Good coverage by number 22, Hayden John, right there with the speedy Garrett Smith.
Number 2, Garrett Smith from
brings up 2nd down.
Ball's incomplete. He's 2nd down and 10 for the Mountaineers.
Hopefully we can make it to halftime where we can charge some batteries or get some extra power. If we suddenly lose us, that means that we ran out of batteries. Well, that's annoying, stomping on the bleachers. Handoff up the middle, Toby Jefferson, and that's trouble. Toby's making it to the outside. Nice run by Toby Jefferson for a gain of 20, and that's going to be a first down, Mount Baker.
Toby Jefferson with the carry. Chased out of bounds.
Good play call right there. Typical Baker run. We're just going to run right up the middle, kick it on the outside, and we're going to let our running backs do the work. Anacortes, they're going to shove everybody in the box. That means that they're going to have as many people as possible crowding the line of scrimmage, trying to take the runaway. Right now they got 9 guys in the box, but they can't quite figure out where to land up. Mason Jacoby rolling out. On the throw. Oh, what a dime to Chi-Chi. What a throw by Jacoby. That's going to be good for a first down. Rolling to his right. Chichi making a play, seeing his quarterback get into trouble, having to scramble, works his way back to the sideline, and gets a first down, saving the senior. Great play by Cheech, seeing that his quarterback needed some help, gave it to him. First down. Baker's offense looking pretty good. Garrett Smith and Cheech on the far side. Toby Jefferson, Jesse Sandy in the backfield. Here comes a snap to Jacoby. He's going to hand it off again to Toby Jefferson, who takes it up the middle. He trucked over about 2 people from Anacortes for a gain of about 6 or 7 yards. It's going to bring up second down. That's an early, hey, Matt, that's an early nominee for Truck of the Week right there. Toby taking the middle linebacker for a ride. So in case you guys don't follow me on social media, a.k.a. Instagram, I don't know what you're doing. You need to follow me. EAD Strength Coach. Started doing a Truck of the Week where Mount Baker, I'll get into that in a second. Here's the snap. Jacoby dropping back to pass again. Airs it out. Little miscommunication, though, and he tried to look for Cheech, and that's going to be incomplete. So I do a Truck of the Week. Truck of the Week basically means a Baker person absolutely destroys person on the other team. Current leader in the clubhouse came from the JV game, though, Frankie Abedia. He took out somebody from Linden Christian. They threw a penalty flag on the play, which shouldn't have been a penalty flag because that's what happens in football. People get hit really, really hard. And Frankie did that. That was good to see Frankie back on the field, but I still think that kid from Linden Christian's laying down somewhere with a headache. Here we go, 3rd and 5. 2 split out wide. Jacoby's just been a little bit off. He's going to hand the ball to Jesse Sandy. Uh-oh, there's trouble. And Jesse Sandy has a chance to go, and he's gone. Good night. Have a good night. Woo! Another touchdown, baby. Jesse Sandy taking it to the house. 47 yards for a touchdown. That's going to be a touchdown. Woo! Jesse Sandy is fast, kid, I tell you. Nothing. It just popped up on the screen. That's why Jesse Sandy is the 4th leading rusher in the conference right now, just a shade under 600 yards. Averages about 6.1 yards per carry. Shocker, a Baker running back in the top 5 of rushing in the Northwest Conference. Snap, hold by Brent Anderson. Kick is up. Come on, referees, look at each other. Raise your, holy cow. I mean, they're standing right underneath the uprights. They can use my binoculars if they really need them, but they shouldn't. They're that close to the ball. Go, 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 Baker. Gotta love that the cheerleaders made it all the way down here. Those girls have been working hard. Hey, Matt, can we pan down and show the cheerleaders real quick? Give the cheerleaders some love on the live broadcast. There they are. Yeah, there we go. We got the administration behind us. They're drinking and having a party. They're drinking water, but yeah, there's the cheerleaders. They're still performing, even though there are 0 people in the stands for Mount Baker outside of Matt, myself, and Matt Duran and Anthony Riemann. There's a bunch of Anacortes people here, but I don't think they care about our cheerleaders. But they've been more vocal than their cheerleaders have been, that's for sure. All right, 3:56 left in the first quarter. Baker's up 14-0. Hey, the kick. Good kick by Zavala. I kind of like this kid. He's growing on me. There's a whole lot of white jerseys and a little shifty son of a gun out there. Taking it all the way up to the 31-yard line. Trying to see who the number was. I don't know. 43, folks. I'm losing my eyesight, even with binoculars. But the binoculars keep fogging up. Makes it look like I'm cross-eyed or something. 3:48 left to go in the first. I got to say, they're going to reset the play clock. That's what the little referee pumping his hand, trying to raise the roof. Here we go. Let's spread him out, Mr. Cutter. Quarterback, Joseph Cutter, senior. Shotgun formation. Takes the clapping snap. Throws it high over the receiver. Caleb Horseman trying to undercut the block right there, but that's going to be incomplete. Brings up second down. Interesting. Anacortes has their linemen up on their hands. Quarterback claps. They drop to the ground. Old school right there, trying to get to the defensive line to jump offside with the movement. But Baker's been really good, staring at the ball, not fouling for any trickeration. All the defensive starters are still out for Baker. Landon Smith in at safety now. Number 14, he's in the center of the field. They're going to run numbers in motion. That means they're going to run the ball. Yep, there's Davin Beeson, there's Aiden Corning, there's Jeremiah Lee, and jumping on top of the pile is Landon Smith.
And on the tackle, number 51, David Beeson. Gain of 3 yards on the play.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. A little bit of a distance for Anacortes, but the thing with these spread offenses is 7 yards is not a big deal in a spread offense. Trying to figure out who was missing from the Baker defensive front. That's going to be number 21, Toby Jefferson. So they bring in Landon Smith. Jesse Sandy, more of a hybrid safety outside linebacker. They got him playing up right now. Looks like he's going to come on the blitz. They got a guy in motion and a man defense. Yep, Jesse blitzes, but the quarterback gets outside. And he completes the pass. Who is that? It's either Brock Ilson or Carson Ports. There it is, Carson Ports. That's going to be good for a 1st down. Sandy coming in on the blitz. Left his outside shoulder available, got too far inside, and Jake Cutter, the shifty little guy, went all the way around. Uh-oh. We have some personnel issue, and this isn't good. Ethan Larson running out there at the last minute in defensive end, and everybody jumps. See?
We have several flags on the play.
Let's see who they're going to get. Probably going to be Thayer Brown. I saw him jump into the neutral zone first. Again, Anacortes offensive linemen come to their knees and then drop down to a 3-point. Got to pay attention to the ball. Oh, interesting. False start on Anacortes. Huh. Well,
false start on the Seahawks.
We got lucky on that one.
Penalty. Be 1st down repeated. And 15
it's going to move the ball back 5 yards, so it's going to be 1st and 15 for Anacortes. 2:29 left to go in the 1st quarter. Pay attention to the time clock that comes out of my voice, not the one that's on the screen, because I'm, struggling to get the time accurate. 3 wide, 2 up top. Shotgun formation for Cutter. Takes the snap, drops back, 3-stepper. He's looking deep, but Landon Smith is there. Oh! Good play by Landon to knock it down. No, I don't see any laundry on the field. That's going to bring up 2nd down and long. Took a shot.
We do have a flag on the play.
Oh, how do you see a flag? I don't see a flag anywhere. All right, let's see what the Mr. Referee says. Holding on the offense. So interesting what Baker's going to do here. Are they going to accept the penalty and move him back another 10 or just decline the penalty and make it 2nd and 15? Looks like they're accepting the penalty and they're going to take it.
Be 1st down repeated.
It's going to be 1st down and 25 for the Seahawks.
The ball's placed at the 24-yard line.
Smith looked like he got beat on the play but was able to backpedal. Looked like he wanted to jump to try to intercept the ball, but mistimed his jump, got up a little early. But the kids put some time into the weight room under the most amazing strength coach on the planet. Was able to help him get strong to jump high, knock the ball down. Yeah, I'm tooting my own horn. One of my bosses is behind me. 2nd down and about from here to Burlington for Anacortes. They got 3 below, 2 up top. Cutter in the shotgun formation. Man in motion. Probably going to hand off. Nope. They're going to pass it. He's going to get flushed. There's another hold. Phil Paez forcing the quarterback out. And Cutter's got no choice but to dump it out of bounds.
Pass intended. Number 22, Hayden John, goes incomplete.
It's a good play by the Mount Baker defense, giving Cutter a little bit of trouble, forcing him out of the pocket. So far, Tom Horseman dialing up some blitzes. I haven't seen the Baker defense blitz as much as they have so far in this game yet this season.
2nd down for the Seahawks.
Coming up in between quarters, we're going to talk about some of our amazing one sponsor, but we're going to need another one because we need to get some power cords. and some extra batteries. So, anybody want to sponsor us, feel free. We love money. Second and 30. Yikes. Sorry. Here to Cedral Woolley, not Burlington. So they got 4 wide receivers. This looks like a run and shoot almost offense. 4 down below, single up top, cutter in the shotgun formation. He's going to roll out. They're going to double team Aiden Corning. He's going to flush. He's thinking about running, and then he throws it. That's complete. Nice pass. Complete to number 22, Hayden John. That's good for about 15 yards. Still brings up 3rd to Oak Harbor. 3rd and about 14 yards for the Seahawks. Clock's running. Sorry.
16-yard pickup.
I'll pick up the clock here, people.
Be 3rd down. The ball's now at the 40-yard line.
We're under 90 seconds to go in the first quarter.
14 yards are needed for the first.
Seahawks like to spread it out. They got me guessing. They got 3 wide receivers on the far side now, 2 down below here on the short side. Phil Paya's a defensive end. That's a scary thought. Up, flushes him out, but oh, nice play by Landon Smith. Broken up, pass to number 3, Jacob Shue, and Landon Smith there with a good play. Ball goes incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down and a really long way to go for the Seahawks. Probably going to punt the ball. The ball is on their own 40-yard line. Chichi Rodriguez, the ever-dangerous speedy senior. Let's see if number 22, Hayden John, the punter, if he's going to take his time before he kicks, give his guys a little chance to get down there. Or if Baker decides to dial up some pressure. Interesting formation for the punt return for Baker. Yep, they're going to bring him. They're going to force him to kick it. And he's just going to hit a knuckleball, a ground burner, and that's going to fall short on the Mount Baker 34-yard line.
The ball's down on the Mountaineers' 34-yard line.
48 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Mount Baker's up 14-0. In case you missed us, 3 interesting things have happened. Garrett Smith took an interception back 50 yards for the Baker first touchdown. We lost power. We blew another fuse in the building. And then Jesse Sandy runs 50 yards for a touchdown. 50 seems like a good number tonight. Here we go for the Mount Baker offense. Jeremiah Lee at tight end. 2 wide receivers to the far side. Garrett Smith and Chichi Rodriguez. They're going to hand off, throw a screen pass out to Cheech, and that gets sniffed out. That's going to lose a couple yards. Good defensive play by Anacortes. Reading the screen, getting out there. Chichi gets outside. He's dangerous. Mount Baker, ball in the Mount Baker 32-yard line. Clock's running. Nearly no hurry right now. We got about 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Wing T formation. Cheech on the near side. Garrett on the far side. Everybody in the box. Doesn't matter. He's got a guy. He's got Jeremiah Lee wide open, and he just overthrows him. Mason Jacoby had Jeremiah Lee wide open and just barely missed him. Chichi was also open here on the near side, but man, if Jeremiah was a touch faster or Mason was just threw the ball just a touch higher, that's a fantastic play. But instead, we're going to have 3rd down and 12 with 6 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Jeremiah coming to the sideline to hit the oxygen tank, even though we don't have any. But if anybody wants to donate oxygen tanks, I'm sure we would take them. What if we mixed in helium? That would be funny. Mason's out there trying to call the plays with the voice of helium. Oh, man, I bet you the defensive line would die of laughter. Here's an interesting formation. Single back, wing. They're going to throw it again. Mason, all time. He's got to get flushed, and he gets sacked. Massive loss of 8 yards. That's going to bring up 4th and a really long way to go. Everybody covered for the Mountaineers. Jacoby not fast enough to get away. That's the end of the first quarter.
First quarter of play, it's the Mount Baker Mountaineers 14, Anacortes Seahawks 0.
Thank you to the stadium announcer for saying that. Mount Baker up 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. Hey, Matt, do you know what Ford stands for? That's right. Ford stands for Found on Road Dead, and that's not some place that you want to be. But if you get regular oil changes, especially from Reardon, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, you wouldn't have that problem. Well, just don't drive a Ford to begin with. But if you need your oil changed, all you got to do is go into Reardon, say Baker Football, and you get 20% off your oil change, and you're going to get a coffee mug to drink if you're in a Ford while you're sitting there on the side of the road dead. So that's probably why I drive a Dodge Ram. No, I didn't buy it from Reardon. My dad actually bought his truck from Reardon. My dad's got a really nice 2500 Cummins turbo diesel, except it's ugly Cougar, Washington State Cougar Crimson. Yuck. And it's got gray interior. Can't tell my dad's a Cougar fan, but I love him. 4th and 19 for Mount Baker. They're going to get the ball deep in their territory. And here's not something you see every day. A 6'5", 290-pound punter. Yep, you heard me right, everybody. Back to punt, big number 73, Aiden Corning. The Simon Fraser commit. Going to go play football for D2 school up in Canada. He's going to come back saying A.
For the Seahawks, number 19, Jacob Baldwin.
Jacob Baldwin all the way back. I wonder if he's related to any of the Baldwin brothers. You know, Billy, Alex, any of those clowns. Good snap. I'll be darned. Look at that. What a good punt. Up nice and high. The guy's suicidal and caught it. Taken down by number 20, Willem Maloney, and number 14, Landon Smith. But he gets the ball inside of the Mount Baker 50. So where Anacortes is going to take over is the 49-yard line at Mount Baker. We just went really dark there, Matt. Oh, yeah. There you go.
7 yards on the return. The Seahawks will be 1st and 10.
Well, they're going to move the ball back a little bit into Anacortes territory. What do we got here? Chop block. Anacortes. That's going to be move the ball back 15 yards. Should at least. Chop block basically means when someone is engaged with a blocker and then someone else comes in and hits the person below the waist, which is a big no-no. Lots of massive injuries have happened that way. So that's one of the rules that they put in a few years ago, which is a fantastic rule, especially in the high school game. Keep these kids' legs safe.
Penalty on the Seahawks, they'll be 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Spread formation again. Cutter sitting all by his lonesome in the back. Asking the referee what he had for his pregame dinner. Ref saying I had linguine and a bolognese sauce, some Texas toast, maybe a Caesar salad with some sardines. I mean, we are out in the island. Just waiting for the chain gang. Get everything set up. Ball's on the Anacortes 31-yard line after the 15-yard penalty. 3 wide receivers up above, 2 down below. Cutter in the backfield with the motion and the snap. What's he going to do? He's going to hand it off right up the middle, and there's a big, big hole. He makes a man miss, and he's got a good hole. That's Landon Smith that he danced out of his shoes for a gain of about 18 yards, and that's going to be a 1st down Anacortes. Good play there.
Gain of 18 yards on the play, and a Seahawks 1st down. Seahawks are 1st and 10 at their own.
Toby Jefferson giving Davin Beeson a little bit of a breather. No, she said you can see better when it's light. Shotgun, man in motion. Snap, fake up the middle. He's going to sweep outside. There's Caleb Horseman, Jesse Sandy. He makes them both miss. Well, Cutter with the carry for another 16 yards, another Anacortes 1st down. Apparently Baker's forgot how to tackle. Everybody's getting their outside shoulders taken. People are missing tackles, and this is not how Mount Baker plays defense, everybody. And the coaches are not happy. Outside shoulders are getting blocked. People are not taking the right angles, and it's allowing these shifty little, I don't mean little. They're good-sized dudes. I mean, they're taller than I am. I mean, Cutter's 5'10", I'm 5'9". 1st down, the Mount Baker 38-yard line, man in motion. Snap, run up the middle again. Bounce it out. Another broken tackle. Jeremiah Lee couldn't bring him down. That's a gain of 20 yards. Taken down by Jesse Sandy.
Into the tackle for the Mountaineers, number 22, Jesse Sandy.
I tell you what, Anacortes isn't doing anything special. They're running right up the middle. Mount Baker just forgot how to tackle. That does not.
20 yards on the play and a Seahawks first down.
I can tell you this right now. There's going to be some fun words going on in the Mount Baker locker room at halftime. Coach Lepp is big on form tackling, and we are just missing too many tackles right now. Cutter in the backfield. They're going to run a guy in motion. Probably going to run a guy. Oh, they're going to pass. That was pretty close to a crackback block up there, but they were going to try and run a little bubble screen on the far side, and the ball fell incomplete. Second down. I don't know if Anacortes' coach gave them a colorful speech in between the quarters, but they've come out on fire here to start the second quarter. 2nd and 10, deep into Mount Baker territory. They're going to run. They're going to fake. And Phil Paez right there. Great play by the senior defensive lineman. Saw the fake handoff. Cutter tried to take it back at the outside, and Phil said, nope. That's a big loss of about 7 yards. That's going to make it 6 down, or third down. They're saying 6-yard loss.
16 yards to go. The ball's back at the 25-yard line of the Mountaineers.
Good play by the senior. Needed that. The defense needed that. Somebody remembered how to tackle. Looks like they switched Paez and Corning. Corning's going to be inside blocking up the middle with Thayer Brown. Paez and Garrett Smith on the defensive ends. That's a lot of speed. Cutter all by himself, like he's been pretty much all game. Motion. Baker blitzes, forces him out. Oh, what a play by Toby Jefferson. And are they calling that a fumble? They haven't said anything yet. Well, one guy is saying incomplete pass. The other one's saying, well, make up your mind. If your hands go above your head, it's a fumble. Well, they're calling it an incomplete pass. Toby Jefferson came on the blitz, crushed Cutter. Ball came out, but apparently his arm was Tom Brady in motion when the ball came out. Gonna have to throw the red flag challenge on that one because that kind of looked like a little bit of a fumble. 4th down and 16. Anacortes is going for it with the ball on the looks like ball's gonna be on the Mount Baker 25-yard line, 24. They're gonna run a guy in motion. They're gonna throw the ball. They're gonna try to. Oh, he's got out. He's got a guy in the end zone. He's going into the corner. Oh, what a good throw. Went to the corner. Incomplete pass. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Mount Baker football.
The Mountaineers will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, everybody in Deming, you can breathe a sigh of relief on that one. Marcus George coming into the game. Same with Victor Schooner. The big senior offensive tackle. Took the average weight of the offensive line up to, I don't know, I think increased it another 20, 30 pounds. First down, Mount Baker on their own 25-yard line. Traditional wing tee offense. Nope, 2 wide receiver set. Sheets his way up top. They're going to fake the ball, give it to Jesse Sandy. He's going to put his head down. Yep, he's still going. He's still going, but he fumbled. They're saying I'm not sure what's going on. Looked like Jesse Sandy was down, but the ball popped out, recovered by Anacortes, returned back. They're saying that's what it is. Fumble, recovered by Anacortes. They're going to take over on the Mount Baker 35-yard line. Again, if we had a challenge flag, now would be a good time to throw it, but we don't, so we're going to go back on defense. That's a great run by Jesse. Trying to do a little too much, trying to just keep on going like he's taught. Finish the run, as Coach Galbraith said. We teach our running backs to finish downhill, never go down on first
Seahawks will be
contact.
first
Jesse's
and
just
10.
doing what he's taught, man.
Ball's
Just
placed
keep
at
trying to
the
get
Mount Baker
yards.
38-yard line.
Battery's getting low. 9 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the half. We might lose power here before the first half. Hopefully we can find an outlet and come back to you guys in the second half. But I'm going to keep going until the batteries die. There's a snap. There's a sweep on the outside. Got outside of Phil Paez. Davin Beeson forces him out of bound.
Joe Cutter with the
Not
carry.
out until I got a gain of like
Chased out
6
of bounds
yards.
by number 51, Davin Beeson.
You know the problem with aluminum stands is it's annoying when people slam their feet. Never seen 50-year-olds act like 12-year-olds
He was
before.
6 yards on the play.
Well, okay, let's not get ahead of myself. I have seen 50-year-olds act like 12-year-olds before.
Ball's placed
It's called
at the
Thanksgiving.
2-yard line.
Second down, 4. Ball is on the Mount Baker 32-yard line. Again, these Anacortes quarterbacks and receivers, they're just running sweep. They're getting outside, and Mount Baker is missing tackles. It's like they got Vaseline on their jerseys. We just can't bring them down. Motion man, they're probably going to run the ball. Oh, they're going to fake it. Pass complete. Tackled immediately by Davin Beeson. Or no, that's Toby Jefferson.
Pass is complete.
Only a gain of 2.
Carson Ports.
That's going to bring up third down and short for the Seahawks on the Mount Baker 30-yard line. Gain of 2. 8:40 and counting. Mount Baker 14, Anacortes 0. If you missed the first quarter, Garrett Smith took an interception. Back 50 yards for the first touchdown of the game for Mount Baker. Jesse Sandy broke a 50-yard run for a touchdown for Mount Baker. Anacortes has been moving the ball. Baker can't tackle tonight, so Anacortes has been moving the ball. Man in motion. He tucks it back up inside. Again, no defensive end out there. That's going to be a first down. Anacortes takes the ball all the way down to the 23-yard line.
You know, the tackle number 21, Toby Jefferson.
Toby Jefferson with the tackle.
Gain of 6 yards on the play, and a Seahawks first down.
That's timeout Anacortes. See, Anacortes is moving the ball, folks, and it's not because they're doing anything special. They're coming right at the Mount Baker defense. They're running straight up the middle. They're getting outside, but Mount Baker not doing the best job tonight of doing their responsibilities, not letting anybody get your outside shoulder, wrapping up and tackling. Let's give some credit to Anacortes and these guys, these receivers, and this running back, and the quarterback. Doing a good job, keeping their feet, being shifty, getting to the outside. If you got any speed up here and you get to the outside, you're going to be a dangerous person to tackle. And Mount Baker's learned that firsthand by these speedy Anacortes running backs and receivers and the quarterback, honestly. Joseph Cutter's an impressive little quarterback, 5'10", $170, senior. Who else have we going? Gage Barrow is back there, the 6'4", 190-pound senior. He's a wide receiver. You've seen him in motion. Number 11, Carson Ports, sophomore, 5'8", $150. Heaviest guy on this team. They only got one guy that's over 250 pounds. They got two guys at 230 and 250. Oh, there's one. One guy at 255. All right, here we go. First down, Anacortes. Giving him a signal from Cutter, looking to the outside, motion again. They're going to pass. They're going to run that screen. Incomplete. Well read by the Baker defense. Jesse Sandy was out there. Number 11, Carson Ports, was trying to block Chichi Rodriguez, but Chichi's fired up tonight. Second down and 10. Still, ball is now somehow magically on the 24-yard line of Mount Baker. Last time Anacortes got down this close to the red zone, the Baker defense stepped up and forced a 4 and out. Not even bothered to tell you that there's a lot of wide receivers and no running backs. Man in motion. Again, Run up the middle, and he kicks it to the outside. Taken down hard by number 4, Mason Jacoby. That play is there all night. They're going to go up the middle and kick it to the outside. We haven't figured out how to stop it yet. That's going to be close to a first down. It's a gain of 8 yards. They're going to give them 9 yards. It's third down and 1.
Gain of 9 yards on the play. Be third down and 1. Ball's placed at the 15-yard line.
Ball's at the 15 of the Mount Baker defense. Looking a little frustrated. Hands are on the hips. Guys got to keep their heads up. You got to learn what adversity feels like. They played at Bishop Blanchette last weekend against the 3A team. They got punched a little bit, but they came punching back. Another motion. Run up the middle. Good stop by the Baker defense. I see Toby Jefferson coming off the pile. There's Corning. There's Thayer Brown. There's Davin Beeson. Phil Paya. There's a bunch of people. Good play by the defense. Fourth down and 1. Anacortes is going to do this down 14. Of course you're going to go for this, especially when you're this close to the end zone. If I'm Anacortes, I'm going to run the exact same play I've been running all game. I'm going to run a quarterback sweep. Or I'm going to send the guy in motion and just fake the sweep and send the quarterback up the middle. Almost got the guys to jump, but didn't. They were able. Ah, you do it twice. Do it once, shame on you. Do it twice, still shame on you. It's going to be a false start on the offensive line. Number 56, Garrett Bickley, the sophomore.
False start on the Seahawks. That's a 5-yard penalty. The fourth down repeated and 6 yards.
Fourth down, that gives the Baker defense a little bit of help. Now it's 4th and 6. Changes the play call just a little bit for the offense, going from a 4th and 1 to a 4th and 6. Closes the playbook down a little bit, but with the way that Anacortes has been running these dive sweeps and these motion sweeps to the outside, look for the Anacortes offense to do something like that. I'd hand the ball off to number 3, Jacob Shue. He's been the guy. Number 11, Carson Ports has been the guy, or the quarterback keeper. He's looking. He wants it. Good play by Toby Jefferson to break the ball up. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Good job, Toby.
Carson Ports broken up by number 21, Toby Jefferson of the Mountaineers.
Mount Baker offense is going to get the ball back. Ball's going to be on the 20-yard line for the Mount Baker offense. Let's see if they can get something going. Kind of stalled a little bit. Coaches have been throwing the ball a little bit more tonight. No wind, artificial turf, got some speed down there, trying to get something going on for Mason. Let's see if we don't get back to Baker football and start running it. Well, here's a wing T formation, so odds are there's probably going to be a run. 10 guys in the box, doesn't matter. Toby Jefferson with 1 cut, small gain. We're going to give him a gain of about 4 yards.
On the tackle, number 32, Tony Rios, and number 30, Adrian Castro.
I want to get a shout out to Mount Baker High School for not having aluminum stands.
Be second down and 6. The ball's at the 24.
I am getting a nice derriere massage every time they slam on this, which is good because I lifted my legs this week and my legs are sore. Never miss a squat day on Monday, folks. Second down and 6, wing T formation again. Let's just keep pounding the rock here. Hand off to, nope, he's going to throw it off the hands of Jesse Sandy. Incomplete pass. Mason had to sidearm it just a little bit. This is kind of perplexed a little here, folks. I've never seen Mount Baker throw the ball this much. Mason usually about a 60 to 61% completion guy. Definitely not anywhere near that tonight. Third down and 6, 5:40 left to go in the first half. To say that the Baker team has been inconsistent would be accurate. Offenses look great and then sputtered. The defenses look great and then sputtered. They're going to run the ball off the side to Jesse Sandy. He puts his head down. 2 hands on the ball this time. That's going to be a first down run. Nice job, Jesse. Gets 7 on the play. That's going to move the sticks.
With the carry. On the tackle, number 30, Adrian Castro.
I know one thing's for sure. When they get back and watch film, they're not going to have fun watching film.
Gain of 7 yards on the play. The first down for Mount Baker. The ball's at their own 31-yard line.
Ball's at the Mount Baker 31-yard line. 2 wide receivers down. Every time we've done this, we've thrown the ball. 9 guys lined up in the box trying to stop the run. Basically, Darren Mason to pass it. Toby Jefferson takes a guy for a ride for a first down. That's a gain of 11. He carried number 43. That's Liam Ufkus. Took him for a ride for 6 yards.
In on the tackle, number 3, Jacob Shue.
It's going to be a first down.
Number 43, Liam Ufkus.
Clock's running. Under 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Baker up 14-0.
The Mountaineers, the ball's placed at their own 42-yard line.
Be nice to see Baker get back to doing some Baker football and just pound the rock. We got 2 of the best running backs up here in the Pacific Northwest, and Toby Jefferson and Jesse Sandy. Let's showcase our running backs. There's a dive right up the middle. Jesse Sandy spinning, carrying guys. That's a gain of 13. Another Mount Baker first down. Now we're talking. Move the sticks. Give me 10 to 12 yards every play. Offensive line starting to lean on the defensive line, Anacortes, a little bit. You got Victor Schooner, 290. Wyatt, 290. Davin Beeson, 225. Ethan Larson, about 215. And then Big Aiden Corning coming in at 280. So we got some chunk on the offensive line. Again, everybody in the box, wing T formation. Snap ball, throw the ball. Cheech is wide open and he slips after a 9-yard gain. Oh, Cheech doesn't slip right there. He probably is making a valiant effort to score a touchdown. Nice, easy play right there for Mason. Just throw it out, get it to one of your best receivers, a guy who has hands of peanut butter, sticks to everything.
Second down.
We're going to cut it close here, folks. I'm watching the battery of this computer wind down ever so slowly. Hopefully we can hang on here so we can finish the first half and try and find a new outlet so we can get plugged in. Second down, 2 yards. Spin the handoff to Jesse Sandy. It's going to be a first down. Takes the ball into, should be at the 28-yard line.
Jesse Sandy with the carry.
But
Brought down by number
they're going to
3,
mark him
Jacob
down
Shue.
at the 30.
Gain of 6 yards on the play.
Should have been 8 yards.
First and 10 for the Mountaineers. The ball's placed at the Seahawks 30-yard line.
Ball's at the Anacortes 30. Mount Baker finally doing what it does really, really good, what it's known for, what a Ron Lepper offense is known for, smash mouth football. I like to use the white belt mentality saying. Coach Lepp likes to say the bring your lunch pail because we're going to go to work. Cheech is spread up. No, that's Caleb Horseman spread out up top. Garrett Smith down below. 2 running backs below. They're going to hand off to Toby Jefferson up the middle. Toby's going to keep fighting, folks.
Toby Jefferson with the carry.
They're going to give him about 1, 2, 3, 4 yards. So it's going to be second down and 6.
Number 50, Nicholas
Ball
Gray.
comes down to the 26-yard lines. We're under 3 minutes left to go into the first half, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you turning in tonight.
Seahawks 26.
Two wide receivers. I see Smith and Rodriguez going to the top. Jeremiah Lee at tight end down here. You got Toby and Jesse Sandy in the backfield. We're going to pass. Oh, and he throws an interception. Makes a man miss. Makes another man miss. And he's like Forrest Gump. He's still running, and then he gets trucked by Aiden Corning.
Interception by the Seahawks. Number 3, Jacob Shue.
He had Cheech wide open and Garrett wide open, and Shute just jumped right in the middle of the ball. Not what you needed before half right there, but Mount Baker defense is back on the field. Deep into Mount Baker territory. Ball's marked at the Mount Baker 34-yard line. Now, normally if I'm in my living room,
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their Mountaineers 34-yard line.
if I'm in my living room, I'm saying some fun, colorful words right now, but I already had one hot take this season. They're gonna throw the ball. Oh, I like what Jesse Sandy had in mind,
Pass intended to
which
number
he
7,
was trying to
Carson Ports.
be a nominee for
Will
Truck of the
incomplete.
Week.
Be second down. The
But
2
if he
line.
stays in his position, the ball falls into his hands and he has an interception and probably takes it back the other way. Second down and 10, 2:18 left to go in the half. Cutter into the spread. Got motion. Gonna hand it right off the middle. Big gain again. Another 6 or 7 broken tackles.
Hayden John with the carry. And on the tackle, number 51.
Good thing is the
Jason.
clock keeps on running. I'm just gonna wait for it to catch up. There we go. But
Gain of 6 yards on the play.
6-yard gain. That's going to be third down and 4 for the Seahawks. The ball's now on the Mount Baker 28-yard line. A lot of guys going in on defense. That means that the coaches are not happy with the play of the people that's out there, and I don't blame them. There hasn't been a lot of very good tackling going on in this game. A lot of arm tackles, folks, and these Anacortes guys are just running right through it. Clock's still running. Minute 30. Here we go. 90 seconds left in the half. Come on, computer battery. You can hold on. Motion. Fake. Again. Blitz. And the guy gets outside. Oh, what a play by Thayer Brown. That is a hustle play, folks. Thayer Brown, the defensive lineman, coming all the way from the backside, forcing an incomplete pass. Lep is not happy about something. But what a play by defensive lineman Thayer Brown. That is an all-out hustle play. To be a defensive lineman and catch the quarterback and have him throw a bad pass, that is a play. That's a highlight reel play, honestly, for a defensive lineman. What a great play by Thayer. Lep was talking to the ref. He thought there should have been a penalty about something. Lep is still talking to the referee. Referee turns his back on him like a really bad friend. Timeout. Looks like, I think the timeout was taken by Anacortes. Fourth down. Let's see what Anacortes does. The entire defense is coming off the field. Maybe it's a COVID thing. I don't know. But they got helmets down. They're going straight to the water jugs. Hopefully there's some adrenaline in those things because we need some energy coming from this Baker team tonight. Actually, we don't need energy. We need some tackles. We need guys to wrap their arms up and grab a hold. We got power. Well, at least the battery won't die. That's good because the battery just went red. If you know anything about an Apple computer, when the battery goes red, that's not a good sign. We got it. Well, at least for now. Hopefully the battery can charge. This is a really long TV timeout. We're probably waiting on a Ford commercial. Get it? Yeah, no, whatever. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm just not feeling the one-liners tonight. There's so many unknown Anacortes people here that are looking at me weird. I'm afraid if I say something funny, I'm going to offend them, which is probably going to happen in the second half because you guys know me. That's why you love me so much. That's why I'm the strength coach, right? Handoff up the middle. No, he does not miss the tackle of Thayer Brown. Where are they going to mark it? Wow, that took guts to run it up the middle. A minute left to go. Yep, they're going to give him the first down, folks. Thayer Brown was on the tackle, but not until he got a first down. Move the sticks. Ball goes down to the 24-yard line. This commentator up there in the booth needs to settle down, or else I'm going to get really loud and obnoxious. Under a minute left to go. I swear I'm going to catch the clock up to the actual game clock. 54, 3, 2, 1. Clock is running. Baker on the blitz. They're forcing Cutter out. There's Ethan Larson. Forces the ball, and he just overshoots his receiver who had a step on Jeremiah Lee. He was looking for number 11, Carson Ports, who had Jeremiah beat in the end zone, but Cutter just missed him. Ethan Larson, the big, tall, 6'4", I think, 100, 215-pound defensive end. Was able to chase him down, but he's getting yelled at by Coach Lepp. I thought it was a pretty good play. Talked to Jeremiah. He's the one that got beat. 40. Oh, clock. Well, clock's not at 14 seconds. It's actually at 43, so let me back up. Second down and 10. Ball still in the Mount Baker something or other yard line. They're going to hand off up the middle. Again, there's a massive hole there. Every time, straight up the middle. That's another 11-yard gain for Anacortes. Jesse Sandy with the tackle. Now we're under 30 seconds. Clock's running. Anacortes, 3rd and 10. Timeout, Anacortes. Or Mount Baker. I was going to say, how does the referee on the Mount Baker sideline give the timeout to Anacortes? 22 seconds left in the first half. If you guys that are listening to this ever played sports growing up, you know exactly the conversation that's going to happen in the locker room. For those of you that didn't, be glad that you're not going to be in the locker room at halftime. Mount Baker is going to come out a different team in this second half. 22 seconds left to go. Again, scoring a recap early on in the first quarter. Anacortes tried to run a bubble screen, but it was intercepted by the senior Garrett Smith, who took the ball 50 yards for a touchdown to put Mount Baker up 7-0. Mount Baker forces a punt from Anacortes. They get the ball back. They start moving the ball, and then Jesse Sandy takes one straight up the middle for 50 yards and a touchdown. That brings us to 14-0. Mount Baker in their last offensive possession marched all the way down the field and threw an interception. Deep in the Anacortes zone, but Anacortes returned the ball. Pretty good chunk, and now we're at 3rd and 1 with the ball just inside the 20 at the 19 with 22 seconds left. They're going to run a motion. They're going to run the guy up the middle and a cutback, and that's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Seahawks! Jacob Shue!
That play has been there all night, folks. They just run dive up the middle. Nobody can tackle, so they're going to bounce it to the outside. Good thing is Mount Baker gets the ball to start the second half, so hopefully they can come out. Maybe not throw the ball so much. They've been running the ball fairly effectively. Kicker number 8, Caleb Nelson. Number 8, Caleb Nelson. Listen, I'm going to go fight this announcer here at halftime. Rex Larson with the hold. Here comes the snap. Good snap. Good kick. 14-7, folks, from Anacortes.
It's now Mount Baker 14, Anacortes 7.
Well, we got 14 seconds left. Anacortes is not going to kick it to Chichi. Probably going to squib it or do something. We're going to get it and probably run up the middle, and that's going to be it. We are probably going to get one play, maybe. I don't even think we're going to get 2 plays. That interception that Jacoby threw earlier that took Anacortes all the way down the field for their first touchdown of the game, that was his first interception of the year. Yeah. Matt coming in clutch with the background color commentary. Love that. Seeing the odds of that. Maybe zoom out a little.
Number 12, Tyler Netner. Into kickoff for the Seahawks, number 8, Caleb Nelson.
All right. Coming up at halftime, we got a great halftime show for you. It's going to be filled with silence. I'm hungry, man. I want to eat. That's an interesting formation. That ball's going to go out of bounds. Thank you. There's a penalty flag. That means we get the ball automatically at the 35-yard line.
Flag on the play.
Had everybody huddled up, bunched up, and then they just squib kicked it, but right out of bounds.
Ball's kicked out of bounds. Penalty on the Seahawks.
14 seconds left, folks. We're only probably going to see one more play for the Mount Baker offense.
35-yard line.
Hopefully we don't turn the ball over. We have 2 turnovers on the game. Jesse Sandy with the fumble, Mason Jacoby with the interception. Anacortes in a normal defense. They only got 6 guys in the box. Interesting formation for Mount Baker. They're just going to hand off to Toby Jefferson. Probably a really smart play as Toby's going to rush for 15. Baker calls a timeout with 7 seconds left, so I'm going to wind the clock down to 7 seconds. Big gain by Toby.
Mount Baker. It's their second timeout.
15-yard gain. That takes the ball to the 50-yard line.
Gaining
Well,
15 yards on the play. It'll be first and 10.
Mason's got an arm. He can throw it.
Mountaineers at center field.
Mason can chug it. He can get it from if he throws it. I don't know if he can make it from the 40. It'd be pretty close, but he can definitely get it to the end zone from the 55-yard line. Plus, you got big Garrett Smith, a guy. White man can jump. I've seen Garrett dunk. But Anacortes has some big dudes, some tall guys on their back end. Number 12, Gage Barrow, 6'4". Number 7, Gavin Moore, 6'1". Everybody else at 6 foot plus. So Hayden John is 6'1". He's a sophomore. Jack Carlson, 6'1", sophomore. Everybody else that's over 6'1" is a lineman, so they're not going to be jumping. Interesting formation. We got a wide receiver on each side. Toby Jefferson in the backfield. Jesse Sandy at the wing. This is what's called ace. Thank you, Matt. 7 seconds. See if Baker takes a shot. Nope, they're going to hand it to Jesse Sandy. Look at him set up his blockers. Oh, wow. Okay, so we can run the ball. That's awesome. Gain of 20 for Jesse to take it to the end of the half. There we go. We are now at halftime. It's 14-7. Baker over Anacortes. Mount Baker's going to get the kick to start the second half. If I were you guys at home, I would protect your derrieres because there's going to be a lot of chewing of that going on.
Next home game is Tuesday, March the 16th at 7 p.m. versus the Blaine Borderites. That's Tuesday, March the 16th.
Grab some popcorn, everybody. Grab a cold, tasty beverage of your choice. And see you guys in about 15 minutes for the second half. We'll be back. All right, everybody, welcome back to the second half. Mount Baker up 14-7 over Anacortes. Got my beanie on, keep my head warm. Got my mask on because I didn't have it on.
For the Mountaineers, number 12, Tyler Kentner. Number 5, Hayden Rodriguez. And to kick off the Seahawks, number
Excuse
8,
me, had a little bit of sandwich stuck in my teeth and I tried to swallow it, which is not a good thing when you're inhaling. Here comes this funky kickoff formation for Anacortes. Squib kick right up the middle, right to Chichi. Chichi's going to take it to the outside. He's got a hole. He's got a little hole. He's got a gap. Still running. Nice kickoff return by Hayden Rodriguez. Taking the ball up to the 48-yard line of Mount Baker.
And the tackles, number 3, Jacob Shue.
Let's see what the Mount Baker offense has in store. Last time we had a possession, Mason Jacoby got picked off. Led to an Anacortes touchdown. Hand off to Jesse Sandy off the tackle. It's going to be good for a couple yards.
Jesse Sandy with the carry. And the tackle for the Seahawks, number 43, Liam Hupkis.
Had a good conversation with Seahome head coach Kevin Beeson at halftime. Appreciate you, Coach.
He's second down and 8. Ball's placed at the Mountaineers' 49-yard line.
We both agreed that Mount Baker was going to come out probably a little more crisp after pep talk at halftime. Ball's at the 49-yard line. Jacoby under center. He's going to hand it to Mason. Mason hands it to Jesse Sandy, who takes it up for a gain of about another 4 yards. That's going to bring down third down and short.
And on the tackle for the Seahawks, number 10, Brock Ilston.
Oh, they're going to mark him really short. They're saying third down and 4.
Gain of 4 yards on the play.
Third down.
Third down, about 4 yards to go. Ball's at the Seahawks' 47.
There's the awesome feet stamping on the aluminum stands again. Jacoby under center, hands off to Toby. Toby's going to keep running. He's got a first down and more. Taking the ball all the way down to the 31-yard line where they stop the clock. That's going to be a first down, Baker. We're going to move the chains.
Liam Hupkis with the tackle. Gain of 15 yards on the play. The first down Mountaineers at the Seahawks'
Ball's at the 33-yard line.
33-yard line.
Here's that new interesting formation. They call it dot. Jacoby under center. He's back there all by himself. They're going to hand off to Jesse. Jesse bounces it to the outside. He's going to take a block from Cheech. Another good run by Jesse Sandy. He's going to take it all the way down to the 19-yard line. That's going to be another first down for Mount Baker.
For the Seahawks.
Jesse getting a block on the outside from the senior, Chichi Rodriguez, helping him take the ball down. Another couple extra yards. Looks like we got a gathering of minds, so to speak. There's a penalty flag down on the play, so let's see what they got. Probably going to be holding.
There's a flag on the play. Holding on the Mountaineers.
Holding on Mount Baker, so that's going to bring the ball all the way back. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. The spot happened at 32.
The first down repeated.
They're going to move the ball all the way back to, 40-something yard line.
Ball's placed back at the 44-yard line of the Seahawks.
So they take the ball all the way back to the 44. It's going to be first down and 20 for the Mountaineers.
The first down and 21 yards to go.
Mount Baker sideline has a little more giddy up to start the second half. Mason's going to drop back to throw. He's going to throw a screen. Incomplete pass.
Pass intended.
There was nothing there anyways. Toby Jefferson was going to get tackled.
Jacob Shue of the Seahawks.
Jacob Shue with the tackle.
He's second down for Mount Baker.
Second down and forever. 21 yards to be exact. Well, they're going to give us another couple yards. Ball was marked inappropriately, so they're going to move it back to the 44-yard line. Second down for the Mountaineers as Jacoby takes the snap, hands it off. Nope, he's going to throw the ball. He's going to go deep. overthrows Garrett Smith.
Pass intended for number 2, Garrett Smith. Was incomplete.
Again, coming out throwing the ball. Was not expecting this from the Mount Baker
10 on the
offense.
play. Be third down for Mount Baker.
Clock stops at 9:52. 14-7. Mount Baker ball. The Anacortes 44-yard line. Wing T formation. Garrett Smith up on the top side. I see a bunch of people pulling, and there's Chichi who's got a block out there, and he's going to take it. He's going to bring it almost back to the original line of scrimmage, but he's going to be stopped really long ways away from the first down.
In on the tackle, number 43, Liam Lefkus.
As I'm trying to make sure the clock is right, which it's not. Matt tells me that Baker's going to go for it, 4th and 13.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. 4th down and 13 yards.
Well, when you're running a wing T offense, folks, your choices are kind of limited on what you're going to do. Jacoby with the snap. He's got a man wide open. Garrett Smith, and he got the foot down, but was it enough? It all depends on the spot. Yes. First down, Baker. What a throw. What a catch.
Complete to number 2, Garrett Smith.
I might be going blind in my old age, but it looks like the ref is marking it ahead of the first down. That's going to be a gain of 14, senior to senior. Guess they're having tea and crumpets over there. Not quite sure what's going on. He either got the first down or he didn't. Got the ball marked. I mean, the ref on the far sideline is about 2 yards in front of the first down marker. So I don't understand what's going on here. Are they calling for a measurement? Are you serious? Maybe I need to break out the binoculars because I can't see that far, but that looks like a first down. I have no idea what's going on the far sideline. Well, they're going to do a measurement because apparently the refs are NFL quality, so we're going to check this out. Yeah, first down. Huh, shocker.
Yards on that reception. It'll be a first down for Mount Baker.
I like referees. They have a tough job to do, but when they start to take over the game, that's when I have an issue with referees. That took way too long. Spin, handoff to Jesse Sandy up the middle. He's got it, and Jesse Sandy just took it 24 yards to the house.
Jesse Sandy.
And of course there's a flag.
We do have a flag on the play.
Why not? Area of the flag is it's going to be holding on Mount Baker, so they're going to take it back another 10 yards. Please refer to my previous statement.
Holding on Mount Baker.
That's Wyatt Thomas, the referee, will barking at Lepp because Lepp was asking for the number.
Ball's back at the 32-yard line.
It's going to be first down and 20 again for Mount Baker. Dot formation. Mason draw, hand off to Toby up the middle. Nice looking play. Takes it, and he gets some yardage back. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like he got about 10 yards back, so it's going to be second down and 10-ish.
9 yards on the play.
9 yards, okay.
Second down.
Guy in the far sideline is marking it down, second down and 10. But if they want to say second and 11, okay. Back in the single back dot formation with Jesse as a wing. Jacoby under center. Going to hand off to the play that Jesse just scored on, but he's going to meet a whole bunch of blue shirts.
Cody Jefferson with the carry. And on the tackle for the Seahawks.
That was a gain of hardly anything at all. Couple yards at best. Yep, they got about 3 yards, so it's going to be 3rd down, 7. Ball's at the 20-yard line, right on the edge of the red zone for the Mountaineers.
At the 20-yard line. 7 yards to go.
It's a good spot for the Mount Baker offense to be in. You get 4 or 5 yards, you're going to go for it on 4th down no matter what. They're going to throw the ball. Interesting, and he has Rodriguez wide open in the end zone. Pitch, catch, touchdown, Mount Baker. Good play call dialed up right there by Coach Leff as Rodriguez just ran a post, had his man beat, and Mason Jacoby threw the perfect ball and lobbed it up right for the senior, Speedy senior, to take it to the house. Nice throw by Jacoby. Nice route by Chichi to get open, and that takes the score to 20-7. Pending the kick, Brent Anderson the hold. Christian Zavala to kick. We have the snap, we have the hold, and we got the kick in. It's good. That takes the score to 21-7. Baker needed to do that to answer. No good. Okay, well, no good. Still, we're up 20-7. Good response by the Mount Baker offense. They're coming out of halftime, putting up some points on the board. I gotta adjust my mask, folks. It's gonna go silent for a second. All right, mask adjusted. You know, don't want to spread COVID. $7:25 left in the 3rd quarter. Mount Baker up 20-7. Here comes the kick from Zavala. He's going to squib it too. Taking on an early hop. Nice tackle by Killian Kronk, the senior. Taking down number 32, Tony Rios. Nice play by Killian.
Tony Rios with the kick return, gaining about 15 yards on that return. Seahawks will be 1st and 10 at their own 37.
They're going to get the ball at the 36-yard line of themselves. First down, Anacortes. Again, spread formation, 3 receivers below, 2 up top. Motion. Going to fake the handoff right up this middle. And again, breaking tackles left and right. Nice play by Chichi to take down Joseph Cutter, but not after getting about 8 yards. Baker just doesn't have an answer for that play just yet. Yeah, they cut him down at about 6 yards short. Great play by the corner out there, Chichi Rodriguez. They're faking the run. It's just RPO. It's a basic run-pass option. He can either hand the ball off, he can keep it himself, or he can take it back and pass.
From the Seahawks 45-yard line.
Ball's at the 45, 2nd and 3. 4 wide receivers down below here. They're going to run someone in motion, probably Jacob Shue, number 3. He's in the wing. Nope, they're just going to run it. Quarterback keep. There's Davin. There's Caleb Horseman. What a great play by Caleb Horseman to go low and take out the quarterback. Nice play by Chicken Hawk. Good play by the corner.
No gain on the play.
Jacob Cutter's 5'10". Caleb Horseman's 5'6", so that's probably why Caleb went low. Saw the quarterback start to lower his head and was like, nope, you're not going to take me out. I'm going to take you out. Good play by Caleb. Landon Smith in the game at safety now as Chi-Chi has to come off and tie his shoe. 3rd down and 3 now for the Seahawks. They're going 3 wide on the far side, 2 on the short side. Watch for number 3, Jacob Shoe, to go in motion. How about that? They're going to hand it off right up the middle. Shoestring tackle by number 51, Davin Beeson, to stop him short.
Jacob Shoe with the carry.
They're going to give him no gain on that. That's going to bring out 4th down and 3. You got to go for this if you're Anacortes.
Tripped up on the line by number 73, Aiden Corning.
Okay, well, I'm still giving
Deep
Davin
fourth down for the Seahawks.
the call. Announcer said that Aiden Corning got it. I saw Davin Beeson get it, but I count in 45s and 25s and get in trouble a lot. So we'll see how this goes. 4th down, 2 yards to go. Clock's running. Just under 6 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Spread, 3 up top, 2 below. Going to run shoe in motion again. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to get the 1st down. Maybe not. All depends on the spot, man.
Joe Cutter with the carry.
Let's see where they spot the ball.
Tackled by number 34, Phil Paez.
Phil Paez with the stop.
Gain of 1 yard on the play.
That's going to be a turnover on downs right there. They can use my binoculars if they want, but if the ball's on the 46 and the 1st down marker is the 48, that usually means it's a turnover. But the Evite got sent out at halftime. I like Tom Horseman right now. He said, go ahead, measure it. We're fine.
We're going to have a measurement. Looks like it's 4th down.
It's either going to be 4th down or 1st down. And if the spot's correct, yep, that's a turnover on downs. Mount Baker football. That's the fourth and out that the Mount Baker defense is forced tonight.
First and 10.
They might be bending, but they are not breaking.
41-yard line.
Let's see if the Baker offense can keep coming alive here. Scored on their first possession coming out of halftime. 5:30 left to go into the 3rd quarter. They're going to run this dot formation. They got a wide receiver on each side. Jesse Sandy up close, standing like a wide receiver, but he's in a wing position. Jacoby under center takes the snap. He's going to hand it to Jesse. Oh, there's the truck of the week. Victor Schooner. That's touchdown. See, told you. Touchdown, Jesse Sandy, baby.
Jesse Sandy.
Took the ball 48 yards for the touchdown. Victor Schooner is the nominee for the truck of the week as he met the linebacker and said, I enjoy pancakes. Have some with me. What a run, but what a block by Victor Schooner. What a block to spring Jesse. So on 2 runs, Jesse's got 98 yards, and he's run the ball a whole bunch more. So Jesse's over 100 yards already in this game with 2 touchdowns. Snap, hold by Brent Anderson. Kick, up, good. 20.
Good. It's now Mount Baker 27, the Seahawks 7.
27-7 Mount Baker with 5:19 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Oh, Victor's fired up, baby. Listen to him yelling. Yeah, he better be fired up. The dude's getting all-you-can-eat pancakes right now. That's a senior leadership right there, baby. Victor came late to the party, but I'm sure he's happy that he came. That's Baker football right there. We're just going to smash mouth it and watch our running backs take their blocks, do some good things with it.
Number 19, Jacob Baldwin, and number 33, Felipe Levenas. In to kick off for Mount Baker. Number 11, Christian Zavala.
Christian Zavala is going to be out to kick. Marcus George running off a little late. Coach isn't happy about some player personnel that's been going on right now. Yeah, Victor Schooner. Give Jesse a hug. Jesse, give Victor a hug because he just plastered somebody. There's a ball. Who's going to get it? Number 19. There's a crackback block on Tyler Kettner that they're not going to call. Block in the back. Pretty blatantly obvious, but
Break the
we
ball
just won't call
on
that.
and with the kick return. About 10
Usually,
yards.
if the numbers are showing and a person
Seahawks
blocks
are
somebody and the
taking over
numbers in
first
the
and 10.
back of the jersey, that's called a block in the back. But he blocked him right into the kick, or right into the guy with the ball. So Tyler was there. We're going to give Tyler credit on the catch. Looks like Jesse's got some of those annoying little rubber beads that pop up on AstroTurf or the new field turf that they got. Well, the air might be taken out of Anacortes a little bit because their claps coming out of the huddle have usually been pretty crisp, but that one was not. They're going to run shoe in motion. Oop, nope. What do we got going on here?
Timeout. Mount Baker. It's their first timeout of the half.
Well, here's what happened. Jesse's got some rubber beads in his eyes or a contact out or something, but he just forgot to tell the coaching staff that he was going to come out. So Baker only had 10 guys on the field. So Mount Baker had to burn a timeout. That's unfortunate, but Coach Lep giving Jesse a little bit of love, not too mad, just like, hey, it'd be good if you communicated. Like in every good relationship, communication is key. It's an actual love language. Do you guys know what the 5 love languages are? Anybody? Anybody in Deming? I would say you guys can comment, but the comments have been taken off. Gifts, acts of service, physical touch, words of affirmation, and quality time. All part of the 5 love languages that you can use to implement into any relationship with your partner, your students, your children. I'm telling you, man, you read the book, The 5 Love Languages, it'll change your life. All right, here we go. Spread formation. They're going to run shoe in motion, but he's not running very fast. They got the bubble screen out. There's Davin Beeson out there to make a tackle. Nice play by Davin on number 11, Carson Ports.
Pass is complete to number 11, Carson Ports.
Should be close to a first down. Kept him in bounds, so the clock is running. Looks like they're going to mark him short of the first down.
Gain of 9 yards on the play.
Gain of 9, second and short for the Seahawks. Baker defense has been bending but not breaking tonight. Held the Anacortes offense to 4 and outs where they've had to turn the ball over on the 4th down a bunch of times. Spread, no motion this time. Cutter's going to drop back. He's just going to pass. Incomplete pass broken up by number 3, Caleb Horseman.
Pass intended for number 12, Gage Biro, but was incomplete.
Good play by Caleb to knock the ball down. Caleb might be one of the shortest guys on the field, but he's got one of the biggest hearts, and he plays hard. He is as competitive as you will find on this Mount Baker team. And that's an amazing trait to have in such a young football player. Defensive line, we got Garrett Smith, Thayer Brown, Phil Paez, Aiden Corning. Spread everybody out. We're going to run shoe in motion. We're going to fake it to him. We're going to run it. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Let's back up. We now have 2 nominees for Truck of the Week because Davin Beeson just took out a lot of frustration on Mr. Joseph Cutter.
With the tackle.
I mean, you guys need to go back to the 4:05 mark of the 3rd quarter and watch that hit again. Put it on surround sound and turn the volume up because you're going to feel that in your bones. I did.
For Mount Baker's number 5, Aiden Rodriguez.
Oh, man, did Davin ever need that? Right, Coach?
Number 22, Hayden John.
4th down, about 4 yards to go for the Seahawks. They're in punt formation, but they do some interesting things with their special teams. So this guy's kicked it quiet. He's kicked it quick twice, and he's held it once. They're going to let the ball. He kicked it out of bounds. So Mount Baker's going to take over on or about their 40-yard line. Let's see where they end up marking the ball, where it went out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line of Mount Baker.
They said the 42, but the refs aren't walking to the 42, and the line judge on this side is holding his hands up like, what's going on? It needs to go back further.
Actually,
But
back to the 39
there you go. He had a hand in his pocket like, come on, bro, move it back. He's doing some jumping jacks on the sideline. Did you guys see that?
Baker's 1st and 10.
You think you're cold, dude. I'm sitting on aluminum stands. Jacoby under center, snaps the ball. He's going to throw it. Oh, my goodness. Chi-Chi's wide open. That's a touchdown. You're not catching Chi-Chi. Sorry. 61-yard touchdown, Mount Baker. Boom.
Touchdown reception for Mount Baker to number 5, Aiden Rodriguez.
You got to be kidding me. If there's a penalty
There is a flag on the play.
from the judge that was farthest away from the play. Huh. Let's see what this guy has to say. Okay, Baker celebrating, so the penalty must have been on
Sideline
Anacortes.
warning on the Seahawks.
Ah.
Penalties decline.
There we go, sideline warning. Baker's going to decline that, of course, take the touchdown. Why would you not? That takes the score to 33-7.
In to kick the point after.
I mean, Brent Anderson with the hold of the extra point. There's the snap, hold, and one step and kick. That looks like it's good. And the referee's arms go up. That's good.
Point after
I mean,
good. It's now
folks, you can't get any more wide open than Chi-Chi was on that play. He had nobody within 7 yards. And Mason Smith just threw it right up and hit him in stride. And there's no one in Whatcom and Skagit County that's going to catch Rodriguez when he's got that much space. The motivational speech worked, obviously, for the Mount Baker offense because in 2 possessions, they've just showed some unstoppable power. First, Jesse Sandy with a monster 48-yard touchdown. Mason Jacoby just drops a 62-yard bomb to Chi-Chi Rodriguez. All set up by a monstrous hit from Davin Beeson, forcing Anacortes to punt. I mean, holy cow, I got 2 nominees for Truck of the Week in a matter of 3 minutes.
Back to receive the kickoff for the Seahawks.
34-7, Mount Baker now. Mount Baker starting to flex a little bit. They got a good strength coach. These guys are jacked with muscle, so they can flex it. Zavala with the kick. Nice kick. Oh, it takes a good-sized bounce. Little bobble action. Willem Maloli there. Tyler Kettner there on the tackle. There's somebody else on the pile, and I want to give him credit.
2-yard kick return
Who is that?
for Jacob Baldwin.
That's Jesse Sandy.
Seahawks will be 1st and 10. Their own 47-yard line.
We got a new sponsor. How about that, Matt? We got another sponsor, and at the break between the quarters, I'm going to introduce him to you. We appreciate you so very, very much.
Quarterback for the Seahawks is now number 4, Rex Larson.
Anacortes with the new quarterback, number 4, Rex Larson. He's a freshman. Interesting. I have an idea why. Oops. He's going to throw a quick little screen. Forced out of bounds right there, held up by the sidelines.
Complete to number 22, Hayden John.
Nice play by the Baker defense.
Toby Jefferson and number
He's going to get a gain of a couple yards. If you take out a senior quarterback to put in a freshman quarterback,
gain of 6 yards on the play. Be second
I don't
down
want to
4.
speculate, but I have a feeling that Davin Beeson had something to say about that. What do you think, Matt? Yeah, they got a freshman and a quarterback now. They took out the senior. Either that or the starting quarterback is hearing some bells in his ears. Freshman, 5'9", slim drink of water at $1.50. He's going to stand back and he's going to throw it, though. He's got a second complete pass. Taken down by, again, Caleb Horseman.
Pass is complete to number 11, Carson Ports.
Gain of only a couple.
Caleb Horseman with the tackle.
Another tackle by Caleb Horseman. The kid's having a second half right now.
Ball's at the 43-yard line of the Seahawks. Be third down, 4 to go.
I'm trying to look over on the sideline there to see if I can see Joseph Cutter standing around anywhere, but I can't see him. Hopefully he's okay. Freshman Larson at quarterback, taking the snap in the spread offense. He's looking downfield. He's got a man wide open. Missed tackle. Taken down eventually by number 9. That's Marcus George, sophomore. Davin Beeson there to help bring him down. That's going to be good for a first down. He was wide open in the flat.
Gain of 22 yards on the play and a Seahawk first down.
That takes the ball into the Mount Baker territory down to the 35-yard line of the Mountaineers. Ethan Larson coming into the game. A whole bunch of more people coming into the game. Spread offense. Freshman Larson in our quarterback. Cutter out. They're going to run the guy in motion. That's Shu. They're going to hand it off to him right up the middle. He trips. Aiden Corning pushed his guy back. Luca Dumas pushed him right back. Running back ran into him and tripped, so that's going to be a gain of 0. They're going to give him a loss of a yard, so that's going to be second down and 11 with the clock running. We got 90 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Mount Baker up 34-7. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm going to dial back the witty sarcasm and banter for the second half. I know. I'm going to let the kids play. They're going to tell the story tonight. Coming up with a minute left to go. Larson sends Shu in motion. He's going to fake it. There's the blitz. Got outside of Ian Larson. Nice play by Marcus George to break up the pass intended for number 11, Carson Ports.
Number 11, Carson Ports goes incomplete.
Marcus George out there in man coverage was able to knock the ball away. It's a good play by the sophomore. If you guys remember all the way back to the Nooksack Valley game, Marcus had a huge run of about 40 yards, but hyperextended his knee when he was getting tackled, so he was out for a little bit. So it's good to see Marcus back on the field, getting some playing time with Baker up by a lot. That's 34 minus 7. What is that, 26? 27? I don't know. If it's not in 45, 25, 10, 5, or 2.5 pound increments, I usually can't count. Four wide receivers to the far side. Single down below for the freshman. Shu's going to be a really slow motion. Phil Paez was so far in the backfield. I'm
Flag on the play.
either he got one heck of a jump or they're going to call him for offsides. Well, looks like Phil just had a really good jump. They're going to move it back 5 yards.
Third down repeated.
It's going to be third down and 16 for the Anacortes Seahawks. Again, freshman Rex Larson is in for the senior quarterback, Joseph Cutter. Cutter played the entire first half and started the second half, but this is the first series that we've seen the freshman. Three wide receivers again to the far side, 2 down below. Where's Shu? Because he might go in motion. Nope, they're going to keep Shu steady, but Baker's going to blitz. And Garrett Smith is going to take him down for a big loss. Woo-wee. That's going to be about a 15-yard loss there. That's going to make it fourth down and long ways. Anacortes is going to have to punt the ball. It's fourth down and from here to Marysville. So
Ball's back at the Seahawks' 49-yard line.
I've seen lines at the ferry that aren't this long.
In to do the punting for the Seahawks, number 22, Hayden John. Back to receive.
Chichi Rodriguez is back,
Hayden
number
Rodriguez.
22, Hayden John, the punter for Anacortes. He's actually punted the ball pretty well tonight. Hasn't given Chichi a chance to return the ball. I don't blame him. You saw what Chichi does in the open space if you can get the ball to him. And there's the end of the third quarter.
That completes the third quarter play.
We're going to take it to the fourth quarter.
Anacortes 7.
Score is Mount Baker 34, the Anacortes Seahawks 7 as we take it into the fourth quarter. That's a dominating performance on both sides of the ball for Mount Baker to start the second half. Offense looked amazing. Defense started to bend just a touch, but again, Davin Beeson stepping up and laying the smack down. Huge hit to twist the tide a little bit. So, as I'm sure many of you know, the real estate market these days is on fire. Heck, we just bought a house and got a smoking deal on it. But if you need any help, if you're thinking about buying or selling your house, you're going to want to email Stormy, Stormy, at Windermere for all of your real estate needs. You're going to want to sell your house if you ever thought about it. The market is hot. People from Seattle are coming up because they have cash. Cash is king, according to Dave Ramsey. So again, all you got to do is if you're interested or you just want to have a conversation about selling your house, email Stormy, that's Stormy, at Windermere for your real estate needs. Thank you, Stormy. We appreciate you. You're our second sponsor. How about that? 2 sponsors, man. That's pretty rad. You folks out there in Bakerland are some amazing, amazing people. I'm incredibly blessed to be welcomed into this community with open arms. Here comes the punt. Oop. That almost got blocked. Oh my, what a bounce. That's going to be trouble for the Mount Baker offense. They're going to let that go all the way down to the 2-yard line. Yikes, that's going to be like a 65-yard punt.
2-yard line.
Whew. Yowzers. That was a darn good punt right there.
47-yard punt for the Seahawks.
47. Well, my math was off. Mount Baker offense got a really long way to go right now. Aiden Corning coming out in the game. That means we got a new tackle. It's going to be Joel Robles, the huge sophomore, number 66. Looks like Aiden's night is done for a little bit. Joel, 6'4", 252. Jacoby under center. Dot formation. Going to hand it off up the middle. Toby Jefferson, not a whole lot going on right there. Just trying to dig out of the hole. They're backed up pretty good right now. It's a fantastic punt.
Toby Jefferson with the
Hayden
carry.
John. Whew. Man, that kid's doing good.
Another tackle, Jacob Dickinson.
They're going to give him a yard.
No gain on the play.
So it's 2nd down and 9 for the Mountaineers. Clock's running. No hurry here for the Mountaineers. Jesse Sandy's got to be looking at close to 150 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Back in a wing T formation, 2 wide receivers out, just 2 running backs behind Jacoby. Going to hand it off up the middle to Jesse Sandy. Speaking of which, he just puts his head down and just two-handed the ball. Attaboy. He took it up about 9 more yards. He's just going to keep adding to his total. Challenged Jesse when I was in Costa Rica drinking water on the beach to rush for 150 yards a game for the rest of the games. Yep. He ran it 8 yards, so it's 3rd and short.
12-yard line.
Third down and 1. The clock's still running. Chi-Chi's in motion. Wow, I haven't seen that yet today. Well, Jacoby's just going to take a little sneak. He's going to get the required 3 yards. Well, he got 3 yards, but it's not required. First down, Mount Baker. That's going to move the chains. That's going to give him a little bit of breathing room out from the back end of the end zone. Seeing some good sportsmanship out there with both teams. Kids helping each other up, giving taps on the shoulders, taps on the heads. That's a good testament to both programs. People doing the right thing. Good sportsmanship on both sides of the ball. Referee's waving his arm, trying to get, there we go, the clock's running. One thing Baker football is always known for is having good sportsmanship. It's nice to see Anacortes. Jacoby's going to throw. He's got Garrett Smith goes up and over, and he just mossed number 22, Hayden John. Hayden had great position, and number 2, Garrett Smith, the 6'3 senior, just basketball jumped up and over for a big play and a first down. Mount Baker. That takes the ball all the way up to the 44-yard line. Now we got even more breathing room.
Gain of 20 yards.
They're saying a 20-yard gain for senior to senior. Caleb Horseman in at the wide receiver. Jefferson and Sandy still in the game. Hand the ball off to Toby Jefferson. Straight up the middle. Straight up the middle. Toby's running. That's a gain of another 25 yards for Mount Baker. All the way down to the Anacortes 29-yard line. Big gain for the senior. Marcus George is going to give him a break as he's going to come off to the sideline and look for oxygen tanks, but we don't have them yet.
Gain of 29 yards on the play. The 1st and 10, Mount Baker. Ball's placed at the Seahawks 29.
Ball's at the Anacortes 29, Mount Baker. If they look like this in the first half, whew, I tell you, man. But they look like this in the second half, and we live in the now, and now they look good. Here comes the offense, folks. Mason Jacoby, they're going to hand the ball off to Jesse Sandy. He's going to score another touchdown. Wow. There was nobody. The nearest guy is walking to the end zone, and he was 12 yards away.
Touchdown run of 29 yards for number 22.
That's a touchdown, Jesse Sandy, his 3rd of the day. Another 29-yard gain. So Jesse Sandy, kid, you got to be looking at close to 200 about now. I mean, wouldn't you say, Matt? He's probably got to be good and staring down the barrel at 200 yards right now. Mama Chichi Rodriguez, your son says hi. He says he loves you. Mason Jacoby. Mom, he says hi.
Point after is good.
He's given,
41, Seahawks 7.
they're standing on the sidelines with some smiles on their faces right now, folks, and I don't blame them. We're up 41-7. 8:57 left to go into the game. And Victor's still fired up from the all-you-can-eat pancakes that he had earlier in the game. Mount Baker is flexing their muscle right now, folks. This has been quite the impressive second half performance on both the defensive and the offensive side for the Mountaineers. This is the Mount Baker team that's going to have to show up next Tuesday night at Mount Baker High School against Kings for senior night. And then they're going to have to show up again on Saturday against Linden Christian for the final game of the season. So we got 3 games in 10 days, so you're going to get a lot of me broadcasting. So sarcasm, probably going to come back next week. I need to refreshen my sarcasm tank. Kick's going to be taken by number 19, Jacob Baldwin. There's a block in the back again. Frankie Abedia, baby. Nice to see you again, Frankie. If you can't tell, Frankie makes big plays and gets me fired up.
Seahawks will be 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, we're going to see some people that haven't been getting a lot of playing time, so let's go through with it. I got Killian Cronk in the game, Logan Steves, Alex Maloli, the freshman, Brett Anderson in a corner, Kettner, Landon Smith. Who else is out there? I got Willem Maloli's in there. Joel Robles is in there. I can't see who the other defensive tackle is. But Alex Maloli, the freshman, is on the far side. We got a bunch of young players in there right now, folks. Speaking of freshmen, Rex Larson, the freshman quarterback for Anacortes. He's going to take the ball. He's going to pass. He's going to go big. That's going to be intercepted by Brent Anderson. He's got it. He's going up the sidelines. Go, Brent. Go. He takes it all the way down to the 8-yard line. What a play and return by number 10, Brent Anderson. That a boy.
Chased out of bounds by number 74.
And they are stoked about that. Good on you, Brent Anderson.
Baker will be 1st and 10.
That takes the ball, gives the ball back to Mount Baker. That's going to take it all the way down to the Seahawks 14-yard line. Here we go. We're going to take out a lot of the seniors. Time to get some other kids some playing time. Victor Schooner coming out of the game. Howell going back into the game. We're going to call a timeout. We got some player personnel issues trying to get the young kids in the game, folks, but give them a break. A lot of them are seeing action for the first time. Probably a little nervous.
Baker.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, folks. I got to see when I get excited, I either swear or I bounce my knee. And since I can't swear, I'm going to bounce my knee. But problem with bouncing the knee is I jiggle the camera. So apologize for that. Brent Anderson with the pick. He returns the ball 25, 26 yards to take the ball all the way down to the Anacortes 14-yard line. Coach Horseman giving him a hard time, saying if he would have cut back, he had a touchdown. Give him a break, Tom. The guy got his first pick in a varsity game. Good on you, Brent. All right, let's see who we got in here. We got Tyler Kettner at the receiver. We got Willem Maloli at tail and Marcus George behind the quarterback. Marcus George is going to take the ball straight up the middle. Good play by Marcus, the sophomore. Ball's going to be moved down to the 8-yard line. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 2. I see Ethan Larson still in the game. Aiden Corning still in the game. Beeson, the offensive line is still intact. Tight end, looks like we got Killian Kronk in at tight end, the senior. Landon Smith handing off to Marcus George again. Marcus is in for a touchdown. Nice play by the sophomore. There we go.
8-yard touchdown run by number 9, Marquise George.
Marquise George, according to the guy up above, but we know it's Marcus George. Hey, coaches. Appreciate you guys. You know it's a good sign when you're seeing Coach Johnson and Coach Galbraith coming out of the press box. Whatever halftime adjustments they made, they've obviously worked. Low snap, good hold, and we got a good kick. That takes the score to 48-7.
Baker 48 to the Seahawks 7.
This is a tale of two halves tonight, folks. And in this second half, Baker has come out and really, really showed what this team is capable of on the offensive side as well as the defensive side. I mean, this offense, they came out and just came out on fire. Jesse Sandy with his 3rd touchdown. Mason Jacoby, bomb city to Cheech Rodriguez. Another bomb to Garrett Smith up the sideline. Big gains. I think Jesse Sandy's night's done for the night, but if anybody wants to go back and start watching film and tell me how close he is to 200 yards and message me before the end of the game, he's got to be staring down the barrel of 203 touchdowns. He's got to be up for Player of the Week, Tyler Anderson, since you haven't had a Mount Baker athlete called for Athlete of the Week.
Number 19, Jacob Baldwin. Set to kick off for Mount Baker, number 11.
We have 2 nominees for Truck of the Week with Victor Schooner, Pancake Block, and Davin Beeson. I think his hit early on the quarterback really changed the outcome of the second half because Anacortes had to put in a freshman quarterback. Nice return back from all the way up to the 36-yard line for Anacortes. 20 yards. They're going to run the clock.
Number 33, Felipe Levenos. Seahawks will take over 1st and 10.
Seahawks are going to have the ball on their own 36-yard line. They're down by 41. I don't want to jinx a no-hitter, but I think it's pretty safe to say that the game is over. This is a good time to get your young players in, get your young players some reps. Logan Logan Steves is down here, defensive end, and Alex Maloli. So you got a sophomore and a freshman on the defensive line. You got Marcus George out there as a sophomore. Nice play by Caleb Horseman. Pass was complete to number 11 to Carson Ports, but that's a gain of, they're going to be generous and give him 2 yards. Nice play by Caleb. Drake Pinky coming out of the game. I didn't even see Drake. Oh, Drake was the other lineman that we couldn't see, Matt. Drake, sorry, man. Good job on the defensive line. Jesse Collins Dyke is in the game. Looks like Jesse Howard is in the game. 2 big hosses down on the defensive line. Landon Smith and Maloli in the backfield. Brent Anderson at the corner, who just had an interception on Anacortes' last possession. Almost took it back to the house for a pick 6. He would have beaver danced if he would have done that. Pass is complete, good for a first down, but tackled by Willem Maloli and a whole host of other ones. Frankie Abedia is out there. Willem was the first one there. They're not even going to stop the clock right now, folks, so I'm just going to keep it up. That takes the ball all the way to the Seahawks 48-yard line. Young players, not doing too bad. Getting some varsity time, that's always good. I remember getting some varsity time as a sophomore. Let's see if the speed off the edge and Logan and Maloli can... Oh, and the freshman almost had a sack. Woo! Maloli beat his man with a great rip move. Almost got back there for the sack. Caused the quarterback, Rex Larson, to fumble the ball. Recovered by Anacortes. 5-yard loss. It's going to be 2nd and 15. What a great move by Alex. He got a jump on the ball. Logan was in there too, able to almost get on the ball, but the quarterback just beat him to it. Drake Pinky back in the game along with Joel Robles on the defensive line. Maloli and Steves looking like they're ready to take off. Frankie Abedia is out there. The pass is complete to number 11. Great play by Landon Smith on the tackle, but not after a first down play by Carson Ports. It's going to move the chains. Moves the ball into Mount Baker territory all the way down to the 44-yard line. Appreciate you guys joining us tonight. Appreciate our sponsors, Raritan Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Stormy at Windermere Real Estate.
3 yards to go.
If you need your oil changed, all you got to do is go into your Reardon's and drop Baker Football, and you get 20% off an oil change and a coffee mug. If you're interested in selling your house, buying a house, don't ask to buy mine. It's not for sale. Contact Stormy, folks. 3rd and 3. They're going to run a guy in motion, number 6, Noah Hunter. They're going to run a screen out to him, and there's a whole bunch of Baker people that's not going to let him get the first down. Frankie Abedia was there first, but I see Logan Steves, Willem Maloli, a bunch of other people coming off the pile.
Loss of a yard on the play. Be 4th down and 4.
4th and 4. Ball's on the 45-yard line. We're under 3.5 left to go in the game. Anacortes keeping a lot of their starters still in the game. They got a couple of starters that are out, but looks like their line is pretty much intact. Jacob Shoes out of the game. Carson Ports is still in the game. We got freshman Rex Larson, who came in for Joseph Cutter. Cutter started the second half, but hasn't been out there. Alex Maloli again, almost with it. He's getting chased down. Can he get there? Nope. There's an illegal blindside block by number 23, Caden Jacobson. That's a pretty cheap shot there, buddy. You're not going to call a penalty on that?
Gain of 10 yards on the play. It's a Seahawks first down.
That, folks, is what's called an illegal blindside block. But when you're getting your butt kicked by 41 points, I guess you can do that. Hope Logan's okay. They're going to hand the ball off the middle. Number 25. Same play they've run all night that we still haven't been able to stop. Touchdown, Anacortes. Number 25, Brian Mendoza.
Touchdown Seahawks! Brian Mendoza. 35-yard run for the touchdown.
35-yard touchdown for the Seahawks. Well, you're down by 35 now. I'll quote LL Cool J and say, don't call it a comeback. Kind of digging this. I like it.
In to kick the point after for the Seahawks, number 16, Connor Cunningham.
It's a good game by Mount Baker tonight, folks. They started the game a little shaky, missed a lot of tackles in the first half.
Point after is good.
Threw the ball a little bit more than we've seen Baker do in the past. But halftime came and halftime went, and Baker has exploded in the second half. Dominating performance in the second half. Jesse Sandy got his third touchdown. We're probably gonna have to say Jesse's the player of the game. The way that he was running the ball. Mount Baker's gonna put their hands team out there because when you're down by 34 points with 2 minutes left to go, you actually got a shot. So why not? For those of you that are unfamiliar with the term hands team, that means running backs and receivers are going to be up close to the line of scrimmage in case they try and do it onside because, well, let's just face it, linemen can't really catch the ball.
Mount Baker, number 22, Jesse Sandy. Also number 20, Wilhelm Maloli. Set to kick off for the Seahawks, number 16, Connor Cunningham.
Yeah, it's a very unique kickoff formation. They got everybody bunched. Connor Cunningham to kick. He's just going to squib it. Yep, let it go. Up. Willem Maloli grab the ball. Oh. And Baker's got the ball back with minute 55 left to go in the game.
With the run back of about 7 yards.
And the Baker offense comes back out. Let's see if we can just chew some clock. They got the clock running. They're at 1:38-ish. Landon Smith in at quarterback, calling the plays in now. Got Frankie Abidia in at tackle. Drake Pinky's in the game. Jesse Harward. Marcus George, Willem Maloli, Landon Smith on the keeper on the outside, just for gain of a couple.
Landon Smith with the carry.
Joel Robles is in there. Thayer Brown is now on the offensive side instead of the defensive side. Here comes Alex Maloli into the game, calling the play, giving the play to Landon. Landon's going to come into the huddle. We're under a minute left to go, folks.
Second down and 9. The ball's placed at Mount Baker's 32 yards.
48 seconds left. The ball's at our own 42-yard line, I guess. Marcus George, Willem in the backfield. Caleb Horseman at the wing back. They're just going to hand the ball off a bunch of times. There goes Willem Maloli. There goes Willem Maloli. There goes Willem Maloli down the sideline all the way to the Anacortes 32-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 40 yards. Nice run by Willem Maloli. Gain of 40. Stops the clock at 29 seconds, but they're just going to roll it, folks, and this is going to be it. This game is done. This is another victory for the Mount Baker Mountaineers. That takes their record to 4-0. Final score is 48-14. Mount Baker coming away on top of the Anacortes Seahawks, and it's been a fun trip down south. And what a good game by the Mount Baker. guys in the second half.
Tonight's games, Mount Baker 48, Anacortes 14.
It's the tale of two halves.
Once again,
The defense in the first half had slippery fingers, and the offense was a little inconsistent.
7 p.m. versus the Blaine
But
Millwrights. That's Tuesday,
second
March
half
16th.
comes and goes, and it's a tale of two halves, like I just said. In the second half, it was a different Mount Baker defense and a different Mount Baker offense, folks. And Mount Baker flexed its muscles and came away with a dominating second half performance. The next game that we're going to be broadcasting you from is going to be from Deming at home at Mount Baker at Bob Tisdale Field as Mount Baker hosts Kings. I believe it's going to be senior night, so we're going to recognize our seniors, get to see the parental figures there at the stadium, some of them at least. For the rest of you that don't have a senior, I'm going to be offending you as usual next week. But we'll see if I can't learn something between now and Tuesday. Thanks for joining us from Anacortes, everybody.